What are you doing right now? What makes you think I would know? Sir! Conversation just started and I already feel like a failure. This is going really badly. Hello and welcome to me talking about my greatest fears in life while tracing a mandala for aesthetic purposes. So I just graduated like 3 months ago, and as it goes with any new graduate, anyone who wants to start a conversation with you is gonna go, well, what are you doing right now? Well, sir, bold of you to assume that I know what I'm doing at any given time in my life, regardless of age or educational status. What makes you think I would know now? You know, even once I went so far that I asked, well, who in this room knows what they're doing? And guess what? A fair number of people knew what they were doing, as expected from reasonable adults in a reasonable state of mind. So there's that, I guess. You know, my problem here is that this already set the expectation that there's something that I should be doing or that I should have in my mind that I don't. So conversation just started and I already feel like a failure, and this piece looks so bad. You know what, let's focus on that. Because people can really hurt other people even when whatever they're saying is well-intended, and I'm naturally weighed down by the unsaid expectations of others. So let's jump right in, regardless of whether or not this is one of my trademark jumps to conclusion. This is going really badly because I have to pay attention to talking while I'm doing it. Anywho, you know, I end up feeling like I already failed as a person because I can't even explain what kind of jobs I can do, like what kind of jobs my degree prepared me for. It's as if they assume that I'm lazy and aimless, but I'm not, or I try not to be at least. There's also like, this feeling is backed up by another unsaid expectation. You know, when you're asked in an interview, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? And buddy, I don't see myself now. I can't even look in the past. Do you think I can look into the future and know what's up? So since I feel like I'm assumed lazy, aimless, and it's as if I'm not working hard enough to find an answer to that, I would just like to say that I always feel like I'm working. I always feel like I'm working. I've always been working, and I've always tried to give meaning to everything I do, even if whatever it is that I'm doing is not going to help me in any future job. I like to think that whatever I have the resources to learn, and it's something that I want to learn, kind of like video editing, which I learned last month. If I have the resources to learn something and I want to learn it, then it's time to jump right in. Because I never know when whatever it is that I learn might turn up useful later on in life, you know, when I might need that skill later on. And it's part of this long process that I learned from a quote by Walt Whitman where he said, "Do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large, I contain multitudes. I want to contain multitudes, or I want to be multidimensional. You know, I want to be an absolute cacophony and the nonsensical unification of all of my previous experiences and of all of the things that I learned in life and of all the work that I did, even if it's unrelated to a job. Basically, I want to be that smarty pants in a Victorian era novel who participates in every single topic of conversation opened while he's stuck in a castle with a bunch of guests during a storm who did not ask him to be part of any of the conversations that he jumps into. But less annoying. The way I look at it, it's about reaching the best version of myself. What is the best version of myself? Well, it's a version that is able to help whoever needs help. It is a version that can be a better friend. It's a version that is kinder. It's a version that is calmer. I need more water. But the dilemma starts with this question. Is any of that at all relevant in a job interview or even in applications for higher degrees? Or basically to anyone who wants to do anything with me other than have, you know, a chill good time? The answer to that, my friend, is no. It is not relevant at all. I have no idea how much I'm messing up this mandala because I have to pay attention to so much around me. And sadly, life is not entirely made up of chill good times or people wanting to have chill good times, you know, you need to make a living, you need to have a purpose or something. I don't know about that. I need to finish this video before the sun moves further and the shadows end up on my mandala. This is so ugly. Even though my philosophy that I just explained is not entirely bad to me. Maybe you listening felt like I said something wrong. Anyway, it doesn't sound entirely bad to me. It seems like a nice thing to do with your life in general, you know, to try and learn as much as you can, to try to be as helpful, to try to be kinder. But I'm still really scared and I can't see where I'm going with this brush. What am I scared of? I'm scared that all of that feedback I'm receiving is right. You know, I'm scared that I really am aimless, that I keep jumping from one thing to the next. I really want to apologize for how ugly this mandala is. That I keep jumping from one thing to the next, that I keep building up basically useless skills, really, instead of investing time in learning something that might get me a job. Although I did invest time in some things that could help me get a job. I just need more stuff. I need a lot more stuff to get me a job. So I'm scared that I don't have a big plan. Even though, let me tell you, I used to have a big plan, but you know what the universe does with a mortal human's plans? Do you wanna know? It says yeet and your plan's gone because you are mortal and everything that you do does not mean anything to the universe. So I stopped making big plans because that does not make any kind of difference in my life for some reason. I always believe God will provide because he always has, and I have no reason to doubt that ever. So the question here is whether I'm doing everything that I should be doing. So am I doing everything that I should be doing? I don't know. A lot of feedback right now says no. And not only are they saying that I'm not doing what I should be doing, it's also saying that my entire philosophy is wrong, which is worse, since it's not even bringing me closer to doing what I should be doing. I should be doing a lot. You know, there's no proper conclusion to this, since we are not about to find out anything. So if you came into this hoping to gain any knowledge or any kind of insight, rest assured, I was hoping for that too, and I'm just as disappointed as you are. I also have a lot of fears, so I think we should expect more of these videos. All right, that's it.